Waiting for it to happen. This this headache thing from the barometric pressure.
Oh yes,
but I'm okay.
It's okay. Yeah,
so far.
It's just a little. I mean, it's the strongest that we've had in December here in Portland
really?
on record.
On record.
On
like
record, but it's
forever.
only by just a little bit of amount. So, you know, it can affect like the pressure. I mean, it's air pressure is how heavy the air is, and sometimes people can feel it in their joints, and sometimes their sinuses can be susceptible to that. I usually feel it in my ears. Okay. Sometimes I have some issues there, just like whenever you feel them popping on an airplane. So, yeah, changing the pressure there. All right, here's a look at the almanac, though. Even though we do have this really strong high pressure over us, really heavy, cold, dense air, wasn't cold enough for us to hit our record low, and that was 8 degrees set back in 1968. But it was a cold start. 28 degrees for us this morning. We only topped out at 35. 35 is our normal low, and our normal high is actually mid-40s, so we were far from that this afternoon. And we're not going to see 40s again until the end of the week, so get used to this. Temperatures at the freezing mark right now. It feels like it's only 20, though. The winds are calming down, but there's still that steady, almost more of a pesky wind right now that just adds to that chill. So just when it calms down for a second and you think that you might be able to stay warm outside for a minute, it kicks back up again. And that's going to be the trend really for the next couple of days. We're going to keep that east wind going for Portland. Other areas will see lighter winds, though. Temperatures will fall to the 20s tonight, and we'll be approaching the mid-20s by midnight. The wind chill will be in the teens for most of the overnight hours, as the low tonight tips all the way down to 23 degrees. So much colder night ahead for us and less wind. And with less wind around, it does allow those temperatures to drop a little bit lower. But even still with a light wind, it still is brutal with the wind chill. Now, it could be worse, too. Take a look at what's happening across the middle part of the country, and you can see many areas already below zero. Denver at 9 below, Bismarck 4 below. We are starting to see temperatures in the low single digits across parts of central Oregon, and we could see some numbers like that. But Denver, I think, is going to take the cake on this one. Even down into the southwest, you can see the teens down in Albuquerque. Las Vegas could possibly be seeing snow just in time to ring in 2015. You can see some of the snow breaking out here, all under this really cold high pressure. We're just going to get sunshine out of it. It's just keeping all the cloud cover away for us. So we'll see some for the next few days. We'll have to keep a close eye on some of the air stagnation in central Oregon, where the winds will be so light and you have this really dense air mass that it's not going to be able to get anywhere, and so it could trap some of those pollutants in the air. So for those of you sensitive to that, may have some issues from that over the next few days. Your weather headlines: less breezy, colder though. Temperatures will fall quickly through the rest of this evening. We'll stay cold and dry through the rest of the week, and then rain chances return just in time for the weekend, and temperatures will go up too. And so instead of looking at low single digits like we're looking at right now in central and eastern Oregon, we'll be looking at temperatures more likely in the 30s and upper 20s. So we'll try to climb out of this really cold air mass that we're in right now. Astoria 33, it feels like it's 24 there. Wind chill on the west side in the low to mid 20s in many areas, and then you slide eastward to Happy Valley, only feels like it's 12 right now, 29 in Camas. And Vancouver, it feels like it's 24 and 20 here in Portland tomorrow morning. 25 degrees for your last day of 2014. Very cold, a light breeze, and then as we go into the lunch hour and into the afternoon, highs tomorrow at 37, and we'll still have that chilly breeze, a lot of sunshine to deal with. And then New Year's Eve, temperatures will fall quickly in the 20s with clear, cold conditions and a light breeze. And as we ring in 2015, temperatures right around 27 degrees, I think. It could feel a little bit colder than that, though, with the breezy conditions for the overnight, but mainly clear skies. Keeping a close eye on that potential for fog to develop, maybe even some freezing fog as we head towards Friday morning, Thursday night, Friday morning. Coastal areas, 40s for highs, sunshine. It'll feel like it's in the 30s with that little bit of a breeze, though, for most of the afternoon. I-5 in the upper 30s for most of us, a blustery day. Central and east dropping to the low single digits, if not below zero. Highs in the low 20s. Cascades, sunny and cold, but less wind, so it'll be a little bit better at the ski resorts for that. For the gorge, still pretty breezy, especially towards the western end. We'll watch for that rain chance and move back in on Sunday, but from now until then, it's going to be mainly just about the cold, and the dry conditions will start to hit the 40s again by Friday.
Okay.
Bundle up,
so,
basically.
until then, right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kristen.